What do you say to people who think that there are too many mass shootings in the United States of America?
It's the idiots that pull the trigger.
Yeah.
It's not the people that own the guns.
Right. What if the idiots that pull the trigger own the guns?
Hey, are you an idiot?
Should we make sure that the people who are idiots
Make sure of that.
I guess
You got to
have
take a
stricter
fucking
gun
IQ
laws?
test to drive a car.
Do you
Then
think?
you don't have to have an IQ test to have a gun, do you?
Well, you actually have to take a test to drive a car. You need to learn how to drive it safely to be able to drive it.
Did your mama teach you how to drive a car?
She did actually, yeah.
Actually, she did. Yeah. And how good a driver are you?
I'm a great driver.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Why? What are you talking about?
What's up, everybody? Major Retired Richard Ojeda here, and Jason Selvig is a comedian as well as a writer and performer. He is probably best known for his work as one half of the political comedy duo The Good Liars. They have seamlessly infiltrated conservative rallies and campaign events to interact with, interview, and troll candidates and those in attendance with political satire and quick wit.
Are you any good at shooting a gun?
What does one thing have to do with the other? I'm confused.
Because you took a test, and you think you're smart enough because you took a test.
Did you pass a driver's test to drive?
No. I'd learned to drive out in the fucking woods.
But you had to get a driver's license. You had to get a driver's license, right?
For what?
To drive a car.
Why do you need a driver's license to drive a car? Do you know how to drive a car?
You have to have one to drive a car, though.
That's
it's the
only
law.
a suggestion.
It's not a suggestion. You have to have a driver's license to
You have
drive a car.
Driver's license to vote?
You have to have a driver's license
No,
to drive
you
a
have to have
car.
a driver's license to vote?
What does that question have to do with what we're talking about?
Because you say I got to have a driver's license for something that if I don't need one to vote, I don't need one to drive.
It's called a driver's license.
Selvig spoke with one lunatic that must have learned his debate skills from Abbott and Costello's Who's On First comedic skit. The jackaloon presented circular arguments to everything that required a direct answer. The man then went off on an irrelevant rant about not needing a driver's license to vote or drive a car. He sounded like the drunk uncle at the family reunion that thinks he's being funny, but no one else is laughing. The jackaloon's behavior was best described as a crazy version of whack-a-mole. You just didn't know where the little varmint was going to pop up next. Not long ago, Selvig spoke with one lunatic that said Mike Lindell was actually John F. Kennedy Jr. The clown looked like a 50-year-old alcoholic trying to blend in at a college party.
Who is Mike Lindell? Who is? Is John still alive? We're going to find out the truth.
So you think that Mike Lindell is John F. Kennedy Jr.?
Yes, I do. We're going to find out.
You have a picture to prove it there? Cool. So this is a picture of Mike Lindell and John F. Kennedy Jr. And so what's the evidence here?
Well, the evidence is we're going to find out that people had to play certain roles to get the truth out to people.
So why would John F. Kennedy Jr. fake his own death and then assume the identity of a pillow salesman?
Well, you have to ask yourself, what was he running for? He was running for a seat in New York. Who won that seat? Was it Hillary Clinton?
So John F. Kennedy Jr. is actually Mike Lindell.
We'll find out.
Selvig's interactions with these people really highlights the lunacy of the Trump faithful. When you can't tell if you're looking at a paid actor or a legitimate Trump cult member, the lines have definitely been blurred. That's the humor in this piece. Could someone actually be as stupid as Selvig makes them out to be? The answer is yes. Trump supporters are some of the dumbest people to walk the face of the earth. The Trump faithful connect to Donald Trump on a third grade level. They are some of the most gullible people around and are completely committed to Donald Trump's delusions. Donald Trump gives these people the permission they seek to be the worst version of themselves that they possibly can be. If this encounter was a prank, it's comedic gold. Pranking Trump supporters up close and personal takes creativity. If this moron is in fact a legitimate Trump disciple, he displays the same disdain for the accountability that Donald Trump exhibits in his everyday behavior. Jason Selvig does a good job of threading the needle. He presents scenarios that makes people scratch their head. Are the people he's interviewing really that stupid, or is it a prank? This seems to be the real question, and that's a fact. Sappers clear the way, airborne all the way.